Okay, for those of you who know me and know that I take an extraordinarily long shower, I'm going to show you why. This is your basic shower. Just your basic shower, right? Or so it looks like. There's a little stool in there. That's there for a purpose. You step into this shower and you will see these little clamps here. They're on both sides so that when you shut the shower, you can hold the curtain shut. That keeps the heat in from your shower. Now, to further keep the heat in, I took a piece of an old tent, those ones you can bend and fold, took that. I drilled a hole up in the corner there, and then I stuffed one of these down in here, and then brought it around and over and stuffed it in the opposite corner. And then on top of that, I took a bag that was for a large comforter set, and I suggest you make sure that what you put on the top is clear or opaque so that you can get light to shave and whatnot, which I'll get into that in a little bit too. And you put it over the top. So when you're sitting in the shower on this little stool I have here with a towel over the top, the heat that hits the floor comes up and it clears out your congestion, and if you got a stuffy nose, it clears all of that out and just warms you up on a very cold day. Gives you a sauna, basically. Then when my muscles are aching, I don't use that shower head. I use that shower head. So I get a massage at the same time, which with my frozen shoulder right now, it loosens up that pain and suffering in there. And that gives me my nice little sauna shower. Now, we all know that these things in these stall showers like that are not enough for our shampoo and whatever it is on our soap and whatever it is we want in here. So, I hang those command strips that you can get for hanging Christmas lights outside so they're water resistant. I get small ones of those. Now this here is the cap to an old baby bottle. And what I did was I cut in here so that the hook would just barely go through so it doesn't come off real easy. See, it's fastened on there pretty tight. Then I cut the hole in the bottom for the handle of the blade to go in. And that makes it so that your blade can sit in there and the water doesn't sit on the blade, which will rust and dull your blade faster. Okay? Now, because I have a condition with my legs, I have to use a separate razor strictly for my legs, which I stuck into this shampoo cap that I did basically the same thing, cut a hole there. And that was done kind of more sloppy. And then your hole right here. And then I've got a hole in the back here. And that can fit my toothbrush in it. Or if I've got a roommate that needs a place for their razor, they can put their razor in there. And then it's up and out of the way and no problem. Now I also take some of those command strips and I stick them up there, and they're for hanging my exfoliating brushes or my back scrubber like that and is hung. And I've got an extra little basket that I put here that I actually do have a toothbrush holder attached to, because I brush my teeth in the shower because it saves me time and saves me money. So that is why I take so long taking a shower. And that is also why when I am taking a shower, I'm not sitting there being frustrated, because I do have one of these on because somebody left this behind. But I'm not knocking a bunch of these off because I've got places to neatly put all my bottles. I could put this up into this upper part if I wanted to. I just didn't bother with it because it's sitting out of the way. But It makes it so that my shower stays a lot neater. I'm not walking in and bumping everything off of ledges and all that other good garb. I also took some, if you see these rings, I took a couple of those and I hung them here. So if I have to hang something inside my shower that isn't on this part here, I can do that. It's not hard. It makes it a lot easier, like if I wash a shirt and want it to hang and drip dry a little bit in here. This makes it easier for it to sit in the right position, because if you see this last little piece here, it's set so that it goes this way so that the hanger will hook over it this way. So, and that's my shower. Now you know why it takes me so long.